Hey there, writers. Well, it's the time of year where we would all usually be preparing for NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, for those not in the know. October is known as Preptober, and it's when we prepare to write a 50,000 word first draft of a book absolutely from scratch, and it's a fantastic competition. Unfortunately, NaNoWriMo itself, as in the website, the company, went and messed that up, didn't they? So I'm not going to go into the whole controversy of what went on. There are plenty of videos on YouTube which do that far, far better than I can. But basically what I wanted to just talk about is what I have decided to do. Also, if you hear the weird kind of shuffling noises and things, it's because my chocolate Labradors, Hector and Paris, are in the garden with me. And anybody who's been following this channel for a while knows that Paris in particular likes to explore and tends to kind of pop up from bushes and things. But that's fine, we're working with that. Anyway, so I started doing NaNoWriMo a couple of years ago, and I got a huge amount out of it. The community aspect of it was just amazing. I was doing a lot of live streams on my channel then, and I had so much fun streaming multiple times a week, made loads and loads of friends who were just so supportive, and I won NaNoWriMo, and I enjoyed it so much that I actually went and wrote a guide to winning NaNoWriMo. It's called Write, Eat, Sleep, Repeat, 30 Days, 5,000 Words, How to Win NaNoWriMo, and it's rather good, if I do say so myself, and it is available from Amazon as an ebook or a paperback. If you are doing NaNoWriMo, or if you just fancy the challenge of writing 50,000 words. So then I went last year. I also did NaNoWriMo, and I actually pushed myself a little bit further because I wanted to write an absolute complete draft, so not just 50,000 words. And I managed that as well, and that actually became my book, which was released how long ago? Like a couple of weeks ago? Maybe? Now, my Christmas book. Anyway, it's called A Scottish Christmas, and yeah, it was released a couple of weeks ago, and that is what I wrote for NaNoWriMo. So as you can see, I really loved taking part in this kind of writing experiment, and it's something that really works well for me, I think, because it gives me that sort of pressure that I need, like just the right sort of pressure, because I've got a lot of things going on in my life, and sometimes writing can be kind of pushed to the side and it's not made priority. So for that 1 month a year, it's really lovely to just put writing at the forefront and really focus on that. And the feeling of having that completed draft at the end of the month is just absolutely wonderful. And despite my feelings over the actual NaNoWriMo company, if you like, I had planned to do NaNoWriMo this year when I was talking about my plans for the whole of the year back in January. Writing a book in NaNoWriMo was very much part of that. And it's quite an important part of that because I have released a lot of books in the last couple of years. I want to say that I've released 8 books off the top of my head in the last 2 years, and funnily enough, I'm out of books. I need to write a new book for my publisher, and I had an idea for the book that I want to write. And it's the start of a series. It's a contemporary romance series set in a small town in Wales, and I haven't written a series before, and I'm really excited about doing it. Yeah, like I say, and I need to write it, and I kind of feel that I need some sort of structure and goal setting and time period, if you like, to be able to achieve this, because otherwise I would just be way too lax, and frankly it'll just take forever to do, like my books used to take to write. So what I have decided to do is that, as this challenge works so well for me, I am going to be writing a complete first draft of this contemporary romance next month. I've also been beginning to prepare to do so this month. So I've been making notes, I've been doing some research, all the things that go into writing a book. I've been thinking about my characters, doing profiles. What I've really tried not to do is actually write any of the book. I have sketched down ideas for some scenes that have come to me, and I'm kind of working on the outline and going into more detail with that. But I'm really trying not to actually do any writing, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically I am doing the challenge in November, but what I'm not going to do is involve the actual NaNoWriMo corporation at all in this. I'm not going to be using their website to put my Word updates on. I'll just have a spreadsheet. I know people know that I'm not a fan of the humble spreadsheet, but I will make a spreadsheet for it. And I'm just going to kind of do it myself, if you like. I have considered joining some of the other challenges, because the one nice thing that has come out of all of this controversy is that some other writing challenges have popped up all over the place. I know that Kate Kavanagh has one, for example, which sounds really good, and Sarah Cannon and various other ones have come from this, which is wonderful, and there will be little communities with those. I haven't definitely decided to join one of those, purely because I found that doing the intensive month is what really worked for me. I know that Kate Kavanagh's one, for example, goes over 3 months, and that just will not work for me, because as soon as we get into December, I love Christmas. I've got kids. It's a big deal. I'm not going to be doing big word counts. So I just really want to get it all done in November. And then December, I can relax and enjoy the holidays. And then January will be when I write the second draft. But I will look into some of the other options maybe, because I know that I will miss that sense of community, the checking in with each other, sharing Word updates and things like that. So yeah, that is a decision that I have come to after much umming and ahhing. And of course it has been difficult, because I'm really proud of the book that I wrote to help people with NaNoWriMo. People have suggested that I kind of just do a new edition of it, where it is how to write a first draft in 30 days, how to write 50,000 words in 30 days, and just remove any mention of NaNoWriMo. So I am thinking of doing that. That might be something that I do in the future. So I would love to know in the comments what you have got planned, if you are going to be taking part in NaNoWriMo or in any of the other challenges. If you are going to be doing either NaNoWriMo or a similar challenge, I have a whole playlist of tips for NaNoWriMo and my own kind of author vlogs about it. And I also have a video about how I wrote, edited and published an entire book in 1 month. So if you're looking for something else to watch, then make sure you check those out, and I will catch you in the next one.